No, don't give him that.
Alright, so they already know the title of this video, but I got beef with you.
What?
I don't know, I just feel like knocking you out.
So do it.
Alright, bro, let me set this camera up.
No.
Give it up.
I just brushed my eyebrow.
Tap out.
No.
Tap out.
You just spit in my eye, freaking dirty. I know it. I know it.
Give it up.
Ow!
Yeah.
Ow! My back.
Tap out. Do it again, I dare you. Do it again, I dare you.
I did.
Easy.
I did hit you.
Do it again.
Stupid.
Do it again.
Ow! What the fuck? You trying to kill me? Did you see what my ankles just did? Look, him trying to hurt you, bitch. Get off me. Alright, you wanna play this game?
Tap out.
You tap out, bitch. Get off of me! You stay dirty! You stay dirty!
Okay. You brought something for me?
No.
Oh, selfish.
What was the point of that?
I told you I was gonna knock you out, so it was as simple as that.
Okay, so I put a poll on my Instagram. I asked my Instagram followers, what are questions you always wanted to ask a guy / things you always wondered about a guy but have been too afraid to ask.
So if you guys don't follow us on social media, make sure you guys do that below. Our links to Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff is down below. Don't make me knock you out again. I'm gonna knock you out again.
Did you not see I choked you out?
Alright, so first question, what you got for me? What are girls afraid to ask guys? I'm very curious about this.
Do stretch marks / scars bother you? I guess like tiger prints,
Oh, what we
whatever.
call the tiger stripes on the butt
stripes?
cheeks? Hell no, that makes me want to touch it more.
Just on me though.
Oh, of course.
I have them.
If you're a guy and that bothers you, grow up.
You said I don't care for it.
I don't care for it. If you have it, cool. If you don't, cool.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't care if they're there or not.
Does it float in water?
Now, I'm assuming we're talking about
The pee-pee poppy.
the pee-pee poppy, right? The pee-pee poppy, I'm not sure if it floats in water. Now I'm actually thinking about that. I'm very curious to find out. I will let you know summer 2020. We're gonna make a video called Does the pee-pee poppy float? Yes or no, and then you gotta watch that video to find out.
5 months.
Yeah, so give me 5
Or
months.
when we go to Florida.
That too, or just wait for me to get in the tub tonight.
What are the struggles that guys go through?
That's a good question. I like that one. I would say probably like the stereotypical thing of the man always has to be like the supporter. I don't care if this is stereotypical, but it's like every guy can't swallow his pride to say that, you know, it doesn't matter if he can't support. But yeah, it's probably like swallowing their pride. I don't know, always feeling the need to be the dominant one in the relationship.
I'm the dominant one in the relationship.
I will knock you out again. We can go through this again. I don't care. We can do this again.
Shut your mouth. Stop!
Honestly, for me as a guy, it's probably like I have a hard time swallowing my pride.
The second part of the question is, would you leave a girl if she got pregnant?
Would I leave a girl if you got pregnant? In my book, that's a bitch.
That's a bitch.
You made your bed, land it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Somebody said, why are they so ignorant?
Why are guys so ignorant?
Yeah.
I mean, not all guys are ignorant. I mean, I don't know. The guys you talking to are
I
ignorant.
know, right? Why do guys say that they like all natural girls, but gawk over the opposite? Which means like, go crazy over like girls with big bodies.
That is a good question. Honestly, all guys have different tastes. Some say they like the all natural and do the complete opposite. Some will say that they rather have the fakeness. That's honestly like a different type of taste. Me personally, I would hate for her to be as small as she is and then have a freaking booty the size of a blimp. That's just, that looks,
Looking like a tooth.
bro, that's gonna look beyond dumb at that point. That just, it doesn't even look proportionate. Honestly, I'm not one of those guys. To me, it's unattractive.
I don't need it though.
It's unattractive.
What goes through men's heads when they're faced with temptation?
Faced with temptation. Explain this. Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. That's all they said.
Temptation. What do you mean? Like when there's like a fine girl in front of you and you're like tempted to do something? Like what goes through our mind? Well, I mean, I think it's pretty much obvious what the hell is going through our mind if we're tempted.
What?
Obviously, you would want to do stuff with the girl. If we're talking temptations, obviously you want to do something with the girl.
What would you do, a man in a relationship, if a woman's in front of you? Stupid.
Oh, see? That's not what the question said.
That's probably what they meant, though.
Oh, well, if that's what they meant, I mean, that you can't do shit. What do you mean?
You can't do shit or you won't do shit?
Both. Don't make me. I really don't.
Don't make me.
I really don't want to headbutt you on camera, but I'm gonna wind it up. I'm gonna wind it up.
Okay, next question. What is the first thing guys notice about a woman? And they put in like quotes: hair, eyes, booty, shoes, etc. I guess let's do the question. What's the first thing that you noticed about me when you met me? How white I was?
No, honestly speaking, the first thing I noticed about you was how short you were.
Fuck you.
You're like mad tiny. I love it.
You're mad tiny.
You're mad tiny.
I'm not tiny.
You're mad tiny.
I'm not tiny.
You're mad tiny. You're not tiny?
No.
You're like 4'5".
I'm 5'1". Get out of my face.
Ooh, now we're daring today, aren't we? Oh, no, but yeah, it was her height. Most guys, I don't know. Every guy is different. It depends if you're dealing with an F-boy or a genuine guy.
A fuck boy.
Yeah, you probably notice their body first.
Why are you like an F-boy? Like people don't know what that is.
I mean, you want me to say fuck boy? No, I'll say it.
Why don't they like when we pull their hair?
Well, one, I don't have any more hair to pull. And two is because, yo,
that's
come on now, come on now. One, because it hurts. Two, it's annoying. And three, when I had hair, all right, it took me a while to get it in the right broccoli form. So when she would mess it up, I'd be like, yo, I spent like 3 minutes on that.
Is it hard to just go up to a girl and tell her that you like her?
Yes and no. And I feel like this gets deeper because it honestly depends on the guy, if he's outgoing enough or not to actually do that. Me personally, I am not.
Nope.
I gotta like build a friendship with you first, and then I'll throw hints at you during that whole time period, knowing, like, you know, saying that I like you, and you'll get the hints because they're pretty obvious because, you know, she got the hints. Depends on the guy if they're outgoing or not.
But I had to make the moves.
You didn't make no moves.
Let's not talk about that.
Next.
Somebody said, why don't men wipe their ass correctly? What the fuck?
All right, I don't know about you, but I wipe my ass till ain't nothing there.
Yeah?
Positive.
You use wipies?
I use wipies because toilet paper ain't cutting it. I guarantee you, use toilet paper, all right? What you think is clean, go home later that night, use a wipey, you're gonna find something. Okay. I guarantee you.
This girl says, I've always wanted to know if they ever felt awkward to walk around alone where a bunch of girls are standing. So like, you know how girls feel awkward if like, a whole bunch of men are standing?
Absolutely.
Like, do you guys do?
Absolutely.
Yeah? I think you told me about that actually, that time. Where,
it's like, it doesn't even matter who it is. It's like in general, when you walk somewhere and there's a bunch of people around, you feel like it's all eyes on you.
That's true. They're like
it's
all in
weird.
a group and they're staring at you.
Yeah, it's like everyone against you. It's
You're
weird.
You're gonna feel awkward no matter what.
Yeah.
Do they really get disgusted by periods? Or is it just a few that think that they're gross? I can answer that, to be honest. Isaiah doesn't get grossed out. No, I'm not. You do get grossed out sometimes.
I'm not grossed out to the point where it's like, oh my God, stay away from me. No, it's like, you got your period. All right, cool. If I see some blood, all right, cool, whatever. But if you standing next to me and there's a tampon wiggling around me 5 feet away from my face, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's nasty as shit. Get the hell away from me. That's about it.
But I'm not gonna do that. That's disgusting.
All right, then, so we don't got problems. We're cool, then.
Then you got the thing I take out my tampon and I go like this in your face and
you
shit.
swing it around and shit.
That's so nasty.
No, as long as you're not putting that in my face, we good.
When you like a girl, do you talk about her to your friends?
Every guy does that.
Yeah?
Every guy. The guys will be the first one to know.
Oh, and then the last question I think is a good one. Why do guys act like they don't care or don't have any feelings like girls do?
Alright, see, me, I'm one of those guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm one of those guys. Some guys are like that just to be like that. Some other guys have reasons. Me, I guess I'm one of those guys that have a reason. Honestly, I guess it's up to the girl to figure out why. If he's just doing it to be like that, or there's a deeper reason.
Oh yeah. And that just tied into like another question that I had. why can't guys just be straight up and open up?
Yeah, that's pretty much why. Sometimes it's like when you finally do open up, eventually down the road people will use that against you, or they'll hold it against you. Not all the time, but for most of the time, for some guys it's like that.
I feel like it's not only a guy thing, like, cause that's how I am.
No, it could be with anyone. It doesn't have to be a guy or girl, but
like it's just life, like, you know. Sometimes you go through shit and you don't trust anybody because they use stuff against you. It's just,
they'll hold it against you. All right, Infinite Fam, so that was girls asking guys questions that they're too afraid to ask. We're gonna be doing a part 2 right after we film this one, so expect a part 2 of guys asking girls questions that guys are too afraid to ask. So stay tuned for that.
And if we're wearing the same clothes, that's
exactly what it's gonna be a part 2. Post notification shout out today goes out to Cinabun. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for having your post notifications turned on. If you guys want a post notification shout out, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment when done. And
I hope I helped all of you women answer your questions that you've been curious about. So.
And if you guys really want to see that WWE fight, video that we can make, I will gladly make it because I can't wait to do that.
Okay, shush.
This is exactly why we're gonna do it.
We'll see you in the next one, Infinite Fam.
See you in part 2.